Hello, Sarah Funner speaking into this phone. Today's topic is about the gap between the wealthy and the poor, and it's a bit ridiculous, really. I mean, some people it's just so little and such a tough life, and then there's other people who just have so much money. I was going to write some notes based on the gap between rich and poor, but I think it's going to take too long, so I'm just going to read from the internet anyway. So I'm basing this on Cristiano Ronaldo, who's a footballer. He earns a lot of money. He has a buy clause of 880 million pounds, or 998 million euro, which is almost €1 billion, just to buy one footballer to play for a team. He's 32, he's probably past his peak, doesn't have that much time left. Just don't understand it. It just seems ridiculous. Last year he earned 191 million pounds, which is 216,730,000 euro. I mean, that just seems that's way too much. Nobody needs that much money. It's just ridiculous. And actually, these footballers aren't working as hard as some other people who are trying to do 10-hour shifts a day or even 12-hour shifts a day to just pay the bills. And right now I'm going online here to show us about some of the poorest countries in the world. So, alright, I'll read some of the notes that I did write down. So, Malawi. So, Malawi, it's a deadlocked country in the southern eastern edge of Europe. I'll try to get it on Google Maps for any of you guys. So there it is, near Madagascar, Comoros, Mayotte, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Democratic Republic of Congo. It's kind of southernish. Yeah, a good bit south of Kenya anyway. So yeah, so 85% of the 16 million people who live there are living in rural areas, which means they depend on subsistence farming, which I'm reading. I don't know, you probably don't know, but it's probably not obvious, but I just want to be honest here. I'm just reading this from a book. I haven't learned it off by heart. Or I'm reading from my own notes. So in 2000, the International Monetary Fund, or the IMF, stopped its aid disbursements, which means they stopped giving them money, really. And that's corruption and mishandling of funds by the government. There's some notes. So I'm going to leave it at that now and just read from the internet. It's just quicker. 2013, Joyce Banda sold the president jet of 60 luxury cars to feed the poor and grow crops to fight malnutrition. Oh, that's good. Only to be embroiled in a financial scandal involving looting, theft and corruption within the government. That went public next month. While Banda greatly improved diplomatic relations with other countries when she became president, due to scandal, Norway, Britain and the EU suspended approximately 150 million aid, and she lost heavily in the next election. What? So she was trying to help the poor, but somehow she lost. The proceeds from the sale of the jet failed to be accounted for. Malawi continues to grapple with massive problems in its economic system. Okay, so in 2015, devastating floods left almost 250,000 people homeless and destroyed well over 640,000 hectares of cropland, furthering their economic woes. Yeah, so some woman who's in charge there tried to, I don't understand that. Due to scandal, Norway suspended 150 million aid, she lost heavily in the next election. Oh, I get. She was trying to she was trying to do the right thing, helping out other people and feeding the hungry and all that, but because of other things going on in the government, they didn't vote for her. They voted for someone else. Okay. So now Burundi, political. Burundi is also a landlocked country with an overwhelming majority of population depending on subsistence agriculture. Located in the Great Lakes region of Africa, Burundi has a history checkered with. Okay. Well, over 80% of the country's population is under the poverty line. Alright, so, I'm not sure what that means. I'm going to Google it. What is this poverty line they speak of? I'm guessing it means it's very bad for them. The poverty threshold, poverty limit, and poverty line is the minimum level of income deemed adequate in a particular country. At present, the percentage of the global population living under extreme poverty is likely to fall below 10% according to the... Okay. Alright. The estimate of the international line was originally set by to roughly $1 per day. So if you're earning less than $1 a day, you're in the poverty line. Ugh. That sounds pretty bad. What, you might buy a couple of cans. You might buy a can of beans, an apple, and a banana with that. I mean, I don't think that's enough. That's not enough. You need more than that. That's food. I mean, you know, it's probably other costs as well, like water. Yeah, and I know they have to pay for accommodation as well. Yeah, so it sounds pretty bad. Worst countries in the world. The Central African Republic is also a landlocked African country with a high proportion of its population in rural areas where subsistence farming is the most important occupational activity. It's largely dependent on the export of diamonds, which brings in between 40 to 55% of its revenues. However, it's estimated that up to half of these diamonds are sold in the black market. Oh, so yeah, that's like, it wouldn't be recorded as anything, you know, it's just private between the two buyers. No tax being paid, tax evaders, or is it tax avoidance? I don't know, forget. God, it's 2 years since I've done leaving, sir. I've forgotten all this economic shit. Okay. However, it's estimated that up to half of those diamonds, oh yeah, I already read that, denying the government of tax revenue and undercutting honest, hard-working business people trying to do things the right way. Oh. So, Central African Republic, I think that's around the middle of Africa. Niger. Well, Niger is the largest country in West Africa. Also, I was just thinking where exactly part of Africa Niger is in, but it's in West Africa, it says. Most of its territory is covered by the Sahara Desert, limiting the economic activities within the country's populace can engage in. Yeah, I mean, there's not much going on in the desert generally. Okay. Moreover, the country is completely landlocked and very resource poor. Even the 20% of the country not covered by the desert experience periodic droughts. Climate change is amplifying the effects of the combined threats of desertification of arable land and sanitation of drinking water. Climate change. I'm guessing that's down to global warming. Down to us being not helping out the environment enough. Being bold. Nah. It's worse being bold. Being bold is probably a good thing. The way our society looks on being bold. Yeah, okay. So the Democratic Republic of the Congo's military conflict. There is perhaps no other country which represents an economic system that is seriously dysfunctional than the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Through the... Okay, so I'll go back on that. So these people living in the desert, droughts, climate change, not even getting enough... Lack of salinization. What? Oh, I'm not sure that word means salinization. I'm gonna look that up. And what was this word again? Salinization. How do you spell it? Salinization with a Z. Soil salinity is the salt content in the soil. The process of increasing the salt content is known as salinization. Salt occur naturally within the soil and water. Oh, so yeah, so it's not too bad for you. It's so bad, but it's, you know, natural thing found in the ground. And water. Salinization can be caused by natural processes such as mineral weathering or by gradual withdrawal of an ocean. It's not good. Alright, so I'll go off topic from the main topic of this video and say that what I did training the last couple of days, because it is a running channel. I'm going to add a bit of running into it, keep you up to date with what I'm doing. It's on Strava as well. Mark Malloy is my name. I'm on Strava. Okay, so I did a track session on Saturday. I think I mentioned this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. Yeah, so then I did Sunday I did 10-mile recovery run. Monday I did 8-mile recovery run, or 7-mile recovery run. So this is like probably just under 7 mile pace, like 7:55 probably. And yeah, today I did a tempo run. I'm telling you this already. I prefer doing I think a tempo session and a track session every week is more beneficial than 2 track sessions for me personally. So what I did it's on Strava. I did a mile to warm up, 7:48 I think. Then some drills, and I didn't bother to strides because I'm that fast. Well, the first mile 5:13, around the second mile 5:28, which is kind of hilly. Then I had a quarter mile recovery, run the next mile in 5:50. That's recovering. That's including the quarter mile recovery. So it obviously would have been faster if it wasn't for that. And the next mile split I got was 5:16. Yeah, so I think that's good running. I think I'm improving. 5:15 mile pace is supposed to be my 10k pace according to some race predictor chart, judging by my times in the shorter race, like the 3k and the 5k. But you know, with talking about that, if I thought I can go that fast in the tempo run, comfy enough, means that I probably could go a bit faster. Hopefully, I like to think I could do 5-minute mile pace in 10k. But anyway, okay, back to this. So it's led to corruption. Oh no, whatever done for that. Salinization, increasing the salt contact. Alright, yeah, I need salt. Arable land. I don't know what that means. Jesus, man, I'm supposed to be educating you. I'd say a lot of you viewers are watching this are thinking, "Oh, I know what this word is. He's just wasting our time." But I think I like to know this myself. So, U's are suitable for growing crops. Okay, apologies for people who already knew that and felt like I was wasting my time there. But anyway, Democratic Republic, strife in Madagascar. Madagascar is unique as being among the only island nations in this list of countries with substantially low levels of economic activity. The island country, located just off the coast of southern Africa, is comprised of the island of Madagascar, which is the 4th largest island in the world, as well as a large number of smaller islands in the surrounding waters of the Indian Ocean. The economy is largely dependent on agriculture, with chief products being rice, tea, cotton and dairy. Madagascar has had a bad history of political strife and coups, issues which have had devastating effects on its economic productivity. Oh yeah, so I'm seeing a pattern here. Most of these economies are dependent on farming. I mean, it's strange. In Ireland, the farmers are actually generally well off. They're not poor, really. Well off enough. I'd say like 60% of Irish people live in urban areas though, and 1.2 million live in Dublin, which is like nearly a quarter of the population. Looking towards a better future. While the details outlined above may make for a depressing reading, hope still thrives in the minds and hearts of innovators and entrepreneurs within the poverty-stricken locales. Yeah, but you can see the massive difference between Ronaldo, who earns over 200 million, or 200, what was it? Wait, 200 million? He earned over 200 million euro a year? Oh, that's ridiculous, man. And yet these people will blow the poverty on earning less than $1 a day. Imagine before you get a cheap can of beans, you get an apple and a banana with that. It's not much for one person. Never mind having a few people. So yeah, it's a very unfair world that we live in. They say that the money is the cause of all evil. It is really. I mean, if there was no evil, I don't think there'd be as much inequality. In fact, going back to hunter-gatherer days, when people were, I'd say people were more equal back then because money didn't exist. People weren't hogging the wealth as much, but obviously, of course, like Ronaldo's hogging the wealth. I mean, I'm saying he doesn't help the poor, but I'd say, judging by that, I'd say he could do more to help the poor because he earns so much money. I mean, he's not exactly living a simple life with that amount of money. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't have a cheap t-shirt on. Oh, I need to buy Hilfiger. It's a dear enough t-shirt, I think. I didn't buy it, but we could all do more. You know, I'm stuck in this house, pretty big house, a lot more expensive than average. A place like Dublin, which is in the developed world, so I think, you know, I was just born into it. I don't think it's my fault. I like living in smaller accommodation. I like the feeling of knowing that I'm living in smaller accommodation. But you know, at the same time, it'd be hard for me to get used to. I'd say it would be tough to get used to. But at the moment, I just have to stay here because I can't afford to move out. So, okay. So anyway, if anyone would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Last time I checked, I only have 13 subscribers. I'd like to have more. I've been stuck on 13 for a while, and I'd like to get some likes, dislikes. But yeah, even a dislike is good. I haven't got a dislike yet. I would like to get one. Yeah, I mean, it means people watch the whole thing. I mean, a lot of the time you'll just watch it for a minute and then go off. If they go for the dislike, means I probably watched a good bit of it, and they have the guts to actually comment on it, and I like honest opinions. So this is the Irish Fun Runner, and yeah, this is my video.